It's the final few seconds before the lights go out and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure.
Welcome back, F1 Manager family, to another F1 Manager video. In today's video, we're back with Hugo's account as he shares with us some max tunes and some max gameplay. So we're going to be looking at the the highest amount of power you could get. So the max power you could get in each tune, and when we're going to look at the max grip and then the max aero, and he's going to take the car out for a race just to see how the cars perform at max parts with these max tier at max level. Alright, so with that being said, remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and also leave a like on the video. And with that being said, let's get straight into this video. Alright, so here we are with the max power tune. We're gonna go out, he's gonna go out into the series 12 and show us how the car would perform with max power. Really awesome. Let's wait for him to get a match and then we'll see how the car performs with max power. Alright, finally got a match. Let's go. So he's using Kimi and Hamilton for this one. Alright, so no Verstappen here. So max level Hamilton with max level Kimi, and they're on the Spa with a high power tune, and they qualified Hamilton in 2nd place and Kimi in 9th place. It's going to be interesting to see how Kimi is going to pull up, if he's just going to skip through the pack nice and easy with all this extra power and get up to the front, as Hamilton should take 1st place straight off the bat, and the Spa has a good amount of length and a good amount of corners that's straight, good amount of straightaway, I should say. Like the entire part of that back end of the track is like a huge straightaway, so the car with that extra power should do really good. As you can see here, that Hamilton is in 1st place and Kimi is trying to make his way around the rivals. Hamilton just did now, up to 5th place so far. As he makes his way, Hugo keeps the boost on them there for the 1st lap. Let's see if he cuts down that boost, or he's just going to keep the boost until they get into that 1-2 position. Yep, so right away after the 1st lap, they're in that 1-2 positions. Hamilton has created a huge amount of distance as he's going to go back to pit now, doing the 2-2-2. Hugo pushing his Kimi as well to go back to pit, and at max level, as you can see here, Hamilton can boost for 2 entire lap on the Spa without running out of tires before going back to pit. He just run out right at, nope, no running out, yeah, just run out right there in the pit lane. So that's cool. Kimi running out right at the entrance of the pit lane, and that's a 1-2 straight off the bat, nice and easy. He's gonna cut down now for his conserve phase, so he boosts 2 laps there, and now he's gonna conserve for 2 laps, I guess, and boost for the final 2 laps. So that's a good strategy, boost strategy to use as well, as long as you're getting that 2-2-2 in. For me personally, I like to conserve the 1st lap, boost 2nd, conserve the 3rd, and boost to the rest from finish to the finish with the rest. Alright, that's just for me personally. But yeah, so max power tune, Kimi and Hamilton 1-2 straight off the bat. Kimi didn't get that nice top 10 qualifiers. Wait, he did get top 10. I think he qualified in 9th place. So he did get a top 5 qualifiers with both drivers, like 2 and 4. Yeah, so if he was using like a Max Verstappen, then he would have probably get 2 and 4 in qualifiers. Awesome race. And this race is basically over. As you can see, a huge amount of distance. He's now going to go back to pit, and then he's going to enter back into his boost phase to boost to the finish. And there he goes, going back into his boost phase to boost to the finish as Kimi goes to pit. 3-3-2, and Kimi's out of there. And he's gone. So that's how a car would run with 100 power. Really, really good. Really, really good. Let's enjoy the remainder of the race, as Hamilton is in first place. As Hugo now goes to cinematics to enjoy the remainder of the race. Nice. Look at that Hamilton, so beautiful there. Pushing around at max level. Now using blue flags to just skip by the lapped car. Cars that are being lapped, he's just skipping by them nice and easy with the blue flags on. And yeah, that's the 1-2. Great race there from Hugo. Really, really great race there. Alright, let's wait for this one to finish and let's move over into the next one. Let's see the briefing. Fastest lap as expected. Rival was using a level 6 Hamilton. Alright, so now we're going to be going for a max grip tune. As you can see, the car is set up to the highest amount of grip possible. And we're going to now go out to Series 12 and do a max grip race. Just to see how the car would perform now with max grip over the car that performed with max power. Quick and fast to the match there. Let's wait for the qualifiers to see how the car will perform here. Alright, Australia doesn't really requires too much grip. This is a more like a high aero track, but let's see high grip. There goes the subscribe car going across the screen. Remember to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, also leave a like on the video. Alright, so 1-4 in qualifiers with a max grip tune. So max grip seems to be really nice. So that's crazy. Yeah, and I'm keen to see how this race is gonna fan out with this max grip tune. As you can see, the rival is pushing at the start as Hugo's push. He's saying good luck to the rival there. He's currently up to 1-3, currently in front of the rival there, and really good luck to this rival, as grip allows your cars to go around the track really fast. And as you can see here, he's struggling to overtake because of a low amount of power, but the grip should do good and allow him to get around the AI Hamilton there. He finally got around, and he's going to create now a huge amount of distance with all this extra grip. Alright, because the car is going to be really, really fast and sticking to the track with all that extra grip. Alright, so let's just watch, as this race is going to be in a 1-2. This race has already been in a 1-2 position, and it's basically a 1-2 from here. So he cut down there as he go into his conserve phase of the race. Yeah, so this one's definitely a 1-2 from here, as he's now in his conserve phase for the third lap, as he's going to be going back to pit now. The rival is pushing Who's that? Is the rival using his Kimi there? So the rival is using Kimi and Hamilton as well. So he's pushing his Kimi that's in third place. So his Kimi should catch up to Hugo's Hugo's Kimi when they go to pit. So it's gonna be interested to see who comes out before who here, as Hugo's Hamilton go in and now Kimi go in. Alright, so the rival pit time is a little bit faster. However, Hugo can manage to get out in front, and that's going to be creating a huge advantage for Hugo there. So now his driver should just pull away, but the rival Kimi is sticking to his Kimi there in third place. Though Hamilton has kind of pulled away, the race is now at both Kimis, as Hugo's Hamilton is in front and the rival's Hamilton is behind. So both Hugo and the rival continues to push here, as this race is clearly in the bag for Hugo. It's just a matter of if he's going to get a 1-2 or if the rival is going to try and sneak second place. But from the looks of it here, Hugo should be getting this 1-2 nice and easy. So this is how it is once you have those max parts and those max out drivers. Really easy for you to secure the 1-2s he cut down there. So yeah, this one is definitely in the bag from here, as he continues to go for the 6th lap, and then he's going to go back to pit now in the 6th and boost to the finish from there. Awesome racing here from Hugo. Good attempt from the rival to try and get comeback. 3rd and 4th is going to be his best position here. So I'm eager to see the debriefing window to see what level drivers and asset does the rival has here, if he's also at max level as well. Alright, the 3.08 and 3.23 in the pits there for Hugo's drivers, and he's back out in 2nd and 3rd as the battle continues for 3rd place with the rival Kimi and Hugo's Kimi. Hugo's Kimi has managed to hold the lead, create a little distance on the rival's Kimi there, so he's going to hold that position, and that's going to be it straight into the finish as a 1-2 here for these max drivers with this max grip setup. So the max grip setup is really nice. One would think that the max grip setup wouldn't do so good, but definitely this setup should do good. It leads me to go to some testing. If I test at a low level for the highest amount of grip we could get, and go out and test that car and see if it will perform good, as the 1-2 has been secured here. So let's just wait for this race to finish, and then we're gonna jump into the next one, where we're gonna go for max Aero. Alright, so that's going to be the last race for this video, the max Aero race, and that's just crazy. So let's just wait now to see the debriefing. Got the fastest lap, Hugo, was expected. Let's see the car drivers. Alright, so the rival had a low 6 Hamilton. Car setup isn't bad as well. 74 grip there for him, 100 grip for Hugo. Really good there. Alright, so now we're going to be setting up for moving from the max grip tune to the max Aero tune, and to take the max Aero car out to see how that car performs. As you can see, max power 1-2, max grip 1-2, good qualifiers on max grip 1-4, I think it was, yeah, 1-4. Good qualifiers for max grip, so I'm keen to see what kind of qualifiers is max Aero is going to go find, as he's trying to fine tune the max Aero to get that Aero to 100. So each tier at max level should have 100, and here goes the Aero, trying to get it up. He's now up to 99 on the Aero, as he tries to get the Aero over up to 100, and there goes the sticker, bringing it up to 100. So that's the max Aero tune. Alright, so let's go now out into Series 12 and see how good is the max Aero tune. 100 Aero, so 100 Aero, 100 grip, 100 power is the max amount you can get for each part, or for each tier at the max level. So I'm keen to see how the max Aero car is going to qualify, if it's going to get a better qualifiers than a 1-4, possibly if it's going to get a 1-2. Alright, Belgium is also a nice fast speed track with a lot of fast corners, so max Aero should do really good here. Let's see the qualifiers. Alright, looking nice and tight here. Both drivers sticking beside each other, so got a 2.6, so not too bad there. So max grip got the best qualifiers of the day with a 1.4, while max power got 2.9, and now max Aero got 2.6. Alright, so that's nice. So let's see the race. Hamilton should pull away nice and early here and get the lead as Kimi tries to catch up and make up some position. The rival pushing off his drivers as well at the start. Poor start for the rival drivers, good start for Hugo's drivers as he pulls away here, has the boost on, and as you know, Hugo is going to boost for 2 laps, then he's going to conserve 2 laps, then he's going to boost back again to the remainder. And there goes that max Aero swinging around. You guys saw that car that Kimi just overtook both the rival and the AI car all at once using that max Aero. I wonder if that's because of the max Aero. One would have to wonder. But yeah, the car is moving really nice. I'm liking it. I like the way the car is sliding around the track. Nice, taking the corners perfectly. He's not skidding off the track. He's not missing any mark. He's just on that line, sticking to the racing line there. And he's currently in a 1-2 position as the rival tries to keep up, but he decides to cut down to conserve, save a little fuel. His Kimi tires looks a little low there, and he has a boost on his Albon, and that's not going to be good enough to go up against these max level drivers. So at the end, I guess he's going to see the debriefing at the end, and he's just going to be like, wow, there's no way I was going to win that or come close to win that. Alright, so I guess that's what he's going to be saying at the end. That's what I would be saying, you know what I mean? So 1-2 position secured here. Hugo now in his conserve phase as the rival is also conserving. And yeah, let's just watch the rest of the race. But I'm loving how the cars are just sticking to the line. If you watch they're not once does one of the cars even skids off a little bit. They're just sticking to the line and holding, taking those corners nice and beautiful. Perfect cornering here. That's crazy. Max Aero, really nice. Hugo now goes up to regular driving and putting his go to pit orders with Hamilton and with Kimi. He goes now to boost them into pit and boost to the finish, as this one is going to be another 1-2 awesome race. Really appreciate Hugo for sharing these clips with us so we can make this video, and really appreciate you guys who are watching until the end of the videos. Thank you guys for all your support, and the code word for today's video is going to be max parts. So leave code word max parts down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Also remember to check out our channel memberships. We will be having a live stream. If you notice at the starting of this video, there was a screen there with our channel members' names, so your name will also be posted there once you join channel memberships. Really appreciate you guys for all your support once again. Thank you, and remember to leave code word max parts down below to let me know that you made it this portion of the video, as we continue now to the final lap in a 1-2 on regular driving, as the rival is pushing his Kimi, trying to get up to second place. No way his Kimi is catching up. He's now out of fuel on his Kimi. Hugo is now out of fuel on his Kimi as well, as he cuts down to conserve. As he continued with regular driving on his Hamilton, that's way ahead. No way you're catching back that loose Hamilton. Awesome races here, awesome tunes, and awesome account. Great account, man. Well done to Hugo to maxing out his account. Awesome job. Some of us will only dream to have a max out account, but yeah, awesome. Great job here from Hugo for maxing out his account. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video. Let's just wait for the race to finish up. Alright, there we go. We're gonna look at the debriefing window real quick to see the levels of the rival drivers and his setup. Alright, so the rival got the fastest pit time. That's interesting. He got the fastest lap, I should say, with both his drivers. So he got Albon and Kimi. Oh, he's using RGP tune. That's the 90 version of RGP tune. So awesome race there from the rival. Alright, so great, awesome video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.